All right. All right. All right, chat. Chat. Thank you for getting this channel to 17K. I guess we'll upload this part that's coming up. So people that seen this later, if you're not on the live stream, subscribe to the channel. There's a lot of people that watch these videos but aren't actually subscribed. So please subscribe. Just realize that we need to do that. Uh, yeah, just realize we need to do that. All right. So let's talk about this. This is actually a really big deal. So this has been going around and it's been confirmed that the San Antonio Spurs are in talks with the Kings when it pertains to going after Fox. I could be completely wrong on this, but I feel as if this has been in conversation before, or at least we brought it up before when the Spurs might have been interested in Fox a few years ago. But anyways, nonetheless, yes, it's going around. It's going around town like SpongeBob now. And it says the Athletic reported that Fox hasn't requested a trade, but he and his team are reading the room in Sacramento to determine his next move. According to Amick and Slater, the San Antonio Spurs are closely monitoring Fox's situation and view the 27-year-old as an intriguing option to pair with second-year phenom Victor Wembanyama if he becomes available via trade. So the Spurs are in communication with the Kings and trying to see what will it take. What do you guys want? So we can make this thing happen. Now, let me go ahead and push on this. Okay, so it says here that they're reading the room as far as, does Fox want to stay? Does he want to go? This type of language right here is someone that's probably gonna want out. I mean, just based on what we've seen from other players in the past, I think that this is an indication of that. So De'Aaron Fox was on the Draymond Green show with Baron Davis, and this is a quote directly from it. And he was talking about his, future with the Sacramento Kings. And he says, "For me, it has a lot to do with just the team, the organization, where we're going. I want to make sure that we're in a position to try to win in the future because that's ultimately what I want to do." So I feel it seems often when players go on these podcasts and they start to, and this isn't like anything negative, right? I don't think this is crazy to say. But when they go on these podcasts and they start talking about how, I just want to make sure that we're in a position to win. I mean, the organization needs to be, there should be no doubt in your mind that you're going in a good direction, right? There's no doubt in my mind. If Wemby came out and he was like, I just want to make sure that we're all on the same page, that we want to win, I would genuinely be worried about that. But we haven't gotten that, and we rarely get that because we're the Spurs. Let's be honest, we have a good organization. But a lot of the players, they'll say, "Oh yeah, we're all on the same page." That's what you hear all the time from our superstar talent for years. But Fox going on record to say, "I want to make sure that we're in a position that we're going to win in the future." I don't know if the Kings can convince you in that, in next few months. You know what I mean? That's usually how I see it. You said facts. That's just usually how I see it. You say, "I hope it won't happen." Well, my friend, let me tell you this. All right. So obviously I'm not willing to give up like several first round picks. I'm not in the front office, but I don't want to do that. But let me give you a little bit of hopium, putting Fox on this team. Okay. So I'll ask the chat. We'll do an experiment. I'll ask the chat. Who do you think, and there's really only two good answers. I'll be real with you. Who do you think is our best perimeter defender on this squad? I'll give you some time. Wemby? Okay, wait. You weren't supposed to say Wemby. Juju? Come on, guys. All right. Okay. So let's see. We got Sohan. That's a good answer. Castle. We got a good answer. Julian Champagny. I don't think that's a good answer. Sohan's a good answer. Castle and Sohan. Wemby, Castle, Sohan, Jeremy, Sohan, Castle, Barnes, Pop. Yes, guys, Popovich, obviously. But yeah, I would probably say Sohan, but there's an argument that it could be Castle, right? Keldon, that's funny. It could be Castle. Well, if we look here, let's look at how well our boy Steph Castle did against some of the talent in the NBA. when he was guarding them. So Colin Sexton, he guarded him for 17 minutes. So the Spurs said, this guy's a problem. We need to put one of our best defenders on the job. And during that time, he scored 22 points, 44% from the field. It's 44% from the field. Not terrible, right? But you did an okay job. You did an all right job on him. These are averages, by the way. You got Keontae George. That's another player. He shot 38%. Austin Reeves shot 28%. Kyrie Irving shot 28% when he's guarding him. SGA scored 60%, which is really good. Matchup minutes average of 6 minutes. Jordan Poole 75%. That's pretty doggone good. But hey, it was only eight attempts, whatever. All right. De'Aaron Fox. The Spurs said guard him for an average of 16 minutes, which is a lot. That's a lot of minutes for one person to be guarding someone. Average of 16 minutes. He had 6 assists. He had a block. And he shot basically 63% from the field. Castle, one of our best defenders, guarded De'Aaron Fox for an average of 16 minutes. And De'Aaron Fox put up over 60% field goal percentage, had an over 60% field goal percentage. He is a headache to deal with. And not only that, he has immense energy. And when we talk about the Spurs identity and what they bring, he would fit right in with San Antonio easily. Now let me give you a little bit more. Okay. I would just ask this, but I mean, if I ask it, then it's a little obvious. So I'm not going to just ask it. We'll go to Wikipedia. Where is Wikipedia? De'Aaron Fox Wikipedia. Hopefully they have that on here. I don't know. Oh, they do. All right. So he wasn't born in Texas. However, he did go to high school in Texas. And from what I heard, now this is something I could be wrong on, okay? Maybe someone in the chat can look this up really quick. But from what I heard, his wife is from San Antonio or lives in San Antonio. One of the two, right? Fox's wife is from San Antonio. Okay, she's from San Antonio. All right, chat already confirmed it. She's from San Antonio. So there's some connections to Texas here that wouldn't be too crazy for De'Aaron Fox to go ahead and say, you know what? That's where I want to go. She went to high school there. All right. There you go. But I think the most important thing is this right here. During this season, I thought that our boy Steph Castle, being one of the best defenders on our team, struggled when guarding De'Aaron Fox. Actually, I didn't look at this, but just for funsies, I'm just saying before everyone just says like call it off and say I don't want him. He's trash. What? I think he would fit in right, like pretty well with San Antonio. Let's see. Let's look up Jeremy Sohan's matchups, just for funsies. I actually don't know how well I didn't look this up, but since you guys kept bringing him up, let's see. All right, let's see. Where is Fox? De'Aaron Fox. He wasn't guarding him that much. It doesn't matter. Oops. Yeah, he wasn't guarding him that much. 2 minutes during one game. He shot 5 times, 40%. Yeah, nothing there. Yeah, so mainly the Spurs had Castle on them in those matchups. Yeah, 3 games total. And he gave Castle that work. And can you imagine? Okay, I know this might be kind of a stretch, but can you imagine day in and day out where Castle has to guard Fox in practice? He'll get better. All right. But yeah, so I'm totally on board for getting Fox. That's one of those trades that I can get behind, right? I think that he's a really good player. I think that he is an energy guy, right? I think that the Spurs aren't that far away from being a real contender going forward. There's only going to be so long that we have our boy Chris Paul. And another thing too to bring up is I don't know how sold the Spurs are on Blake Wesley. I just don't know. Like, some people are like, oh, okay, are they going to compete? Is Castle going to have to compete with him? No, I think that De'Aaron Fox comes in, that would just be probably a Blake Wesley type replacement. And the reason why I say I'm not sure how high they are on him is Mitch Johnson just has not played Blake Wesley that much at all, him or Malachi. So I could very well see the Spurs come in and make something happen there, you know? I love Devin Vassell, but as a basketball player, De'Aaron Fox is superior to him. Oh, I don't know what it would take. I'll go on record saying this. I don't agree with trading Devin Vassell, Wemby, or Sohan, or Castle. Obviously Castle. People always bring that up, like, you forgot to mention Castle. I mean, obviously not Castle. He's a rookie. But yeah, I don't know how sold I will be on that. But yeah, dude claiming you can't do this. We would have to. I know. Maybe. We'll see. We'll see if Brian Wright can work some magic. You know what I mean? Where is Mikasa? She's in the. I can hear her bell. I think she might be coming. Or no, maybe she's scratching herself. Fox is far more superior than Vassell, but still not convinced that we need to bring this player. Vassell's also like, what? How old is Vassell, guys? 23? 24? 24. See if we can get it done. See what it would take. I'm sure the Spurs are sitting back waiting to see what would it take. We got a stupid amount of picks. All right, I'll give you that. We've got a stupid amount of picks. I will be willing at this point to give up the Bulls and the Hornets. And I know the Hornets one is worth nothing. So, but I'll give them that Bulls one. I don't trust the Bulls no more. All right. That's all I wanted to say. Just wanted to bring up this to you guys. So, you know, a little argument for getting them. But at the end of the day, the speculation on whether or not he's going to one out. Me personally, I think that he's going to one out. That's what I think. All right. Ending it.